And there are lemons!
What's that saying about being given lemons and making lemonade? Today, we're not making lemonade, we're building the wall that marks the official beginning of the transformation of our off-grid family home here in eastern Zimbabwe. It's full steam ahead.
In record speed.
There's plenty to do, plenty to laugh about.
Yeah, yum, just yum.
And believe it or not,
We're starting on the stonework.
Thanks for being here, guys. Means the world to us.
so let's get into it, because transformation is well and truly in the air.
Good morning, guys. Another day of bricklaying lies ahead of us. The guys made an epic start last night. I think they got about 3 courses down on the first section up until the first pillar. There's Coffee off on his morning errands. So everyone's back on site this morning. The guys have just been mixing up some concrete. And we've had a few questions in the comments about a cement mixer. And it's a very good question. We have investigated trying to get hold of a cement mixer so the guys don't have to mix all this concrete by hand. But it turns out actually, the guys prefer doing it this way because they can mix much bigger batches, much quicker, of concrete than they would in a small cement mixer, like the one that we've got in Portugal, which makes, let's be honest, the most horrific sound. So, although definitely requiring more manpower, this is the best way to mix bigger amounts of concrete here in Zimbabwe. Anyway, let's have a look at where we got to yesterday. I am loving how this build site looks. All of these piles of stones and bricks, and everything's so organised. We've got Carlos back with us today and Lovemore, so it really is the dream team, fully reunited. They also made a start on laying that first course of stonework. So we've got the bricks going in, we've got that first course of stonework, and then they will backfill to obviously bring it back up to ground level. And like I said yesterday, this front house facing side of the wall is going to be clad in this beautiful granite stone. And on the other side, which we'll be able to see from within the garden, will be the beautiful red farm bricks. So a nice contrast there between the two different sides of the wall.
I've just wandered into this part of the garden, which we don't actually come to all that often. It's on the other side of the house from the side that we're working on. And our plan in the next episode is to give you guys a full updated tour of the house with a bit more insight into our plans and what we want to do here, because we are meeting with our architect tomorrow to talk through all of it. And we should be getting our first plans in the next couple of weeks, which we can then share with you guys and give you some more concrete visuals of what we want to do with this house. But the reason I snuck to this back part of the garden was because I don't think we've introduced you to our little family of squirrels. We must have about 10 squirrels on this side of the property, and they are so busy. They're always playing in the trees and kind of chasing each other around. I think I've heard them scratching in our ceiling, and I could hear them making a bit of a ruckus. They get really upset about something, and they spend a lot of time shouting and making their feelings heard. Anyway, but the boys also told me that we had some ripe lemons down here, so let's have a quick check and see if we can find a lemon. We've got some lovely banana trees at the back with bananas on them as well. This is a lemon tree, and there are lemons. Oh my goodness, that's very exciting. Okay, they're definitely not ripe. And I fear the boys picked all of the lower ones yesterday before I managed to figure out what was going on. So we don't have very many, but we do have some. Anyway, nice to come back here for a change of scene. I don't know what we're going to do back here. It's kind of, you know, a space that just sort of gets left to its own devices. But when the house is renovated, I've got big visions for this section. It's going to be a big open plan on both sides of the house, kitchen that runs right the way through to the other side where the guys are working. They're literally just over the building. And then upstairs, we might do the living room and snug and just make a really beautiful, cozy space that makes the most of some sort of views. And of course, that beautiful sunrise that comes up just through the trees over there. So yeah, anyway, like I say, next episode, make sure you tune in, make sure you're subscribed. And we'll give you a full tour of the house and tell you what our plans are for its future.
I'm sat in the office, working.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, it's blooming cold in that office, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cold in that office. It is
trying to
really cold in there.
Trying to type on the keyboard and my fingers are so like seizing up. It is at the moment -6 degrees centigrade in Zimbabwe. And
it's actually about 15 degrees, everybody. John's just being a wimp.
In Fahrenheit, that's -22. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Coffee's got his woolly hat on.
Sort of.
Carlos is with us for the first time.
Yay!
Since we got back. So welcome, Carlos. John needs a bit more hair on his head. He's got to have a cold head. Is your head cold, John? Yes. Do you want to borrow my hat?
Yes. Was it in the front?
So we're going to lay a few more bricks today.
Yep.
And finish this episode off with a little bit more results, shall we say. I know you guys like a results-orientated video.
Yeah, the last
So
thing we
let's
need
get
is
some
people telling
results.
us we don't work hard enough, hey?
Yeah, that's it. So let's get some results on this wall. Just going to quickly measure that again. 1 meter. So we're going to want to make an archway down that end and an archway up this end. So the archway here is going to lead to the back of the secret garden. And we're going to want an archway down the front there, because the ultimate ambition for inside this wall is to have a walled garden. We probably are going to get rid of the plastic on that and replace it with a net. It'll serve the same purpose, which is to keep the monkeys off of the produce. And inside that, I think what we'll do is we'll build a bunch of raised beds. This will be a walled vegetable garden eventually. But anyway, let's go and have a look at where we're going to put that other arch into the walled vegetable garden. 1 meter, John. Probably do it there and there, isn't it? So if we put it here, that'll be 1 meter. Yeah, so the archway will be something like that. That's the arch. That's the entrance, guys. My ever-ready tape measure is set at just over 1 meter, so that's handy.
Guys, I feel like the last few episodes have been all about building, and we haven't even been through there for like weeks into the secret garden. I know you guys love it up there, and you haven't had a chance to spend as much time up there as you did in the last series we did from Zim. So do you want to come and have a look? But this time, follow me.
Follow.
Follow me. The best way to follow me into the secret garden is, of course, with this, our amazing Hover Air X1 Pro. This little drone is one of our favourite pieces of kit when it comes to creating content, but also to capturing family memories. It's got a whole bunch of pre-programmed flight paths, things like follow, orbit, bird's eye. So with the touch of a button, you can send it off to get amazing shots of anything that you're up to. The best thing about it is that its propellers are in these cages, so it's really safe for the boys to have around as well. And they have an absolute ball being followed by it too. Ready? Do you want it to follow you?
He's gone! That's gone! That's so cool. I wonder what that's going to look like. Okay.
Couldn't have planned it any
Yeah,
better.
hang around until the end of this segment and we'll show you the whole clip.
Yikes. Anyway, the Hover Pro Max is so brilliant because it fits perfectly into your pocket. So you can literally slide it out and send it on its way and get amazing shots. Whether you're a content creator or you're just looking for something to capture your family memories with a little bit more kind of pizzazz, or maybe you're on the hunt for a gift for somebody. It films in 4K and 8K. The quality is exceptional. And I think it's on its way back.
Okay.
And if you ever wondered if the follow function was very good, it's just been up and down those rocks and dodged the dog. Can we bring it back here, Bruce? Obi, no! Obi! Bruce! Obi! I better go get it. You done? Say wave, say bye. Well, that's the dog and the kid absolutely exhausted.
Wonderful. Okay, well, worth every penny.
So if you're looking for the perfect beginner's drone, look no further. This genuinely suits everybody and it is so easy to use. I'll pop a link in the description below this video and I'll pop a QR code on the screen that you can scan with the camera on your phone. It'll take you off to Hover's website where you can check it out. Do you think people are going to love it?
Tiring.
It's tiring. There you go. Maybe you just need some exercise. Before we get back to building, should we see what happened on the other side of the rocks?
Okay, there's a rugby match on this weekend, and it's a very important rugby match. England versus South Africa. And we've got a problem because my boys have only got Springbok kit. So there they are in South African kit, but they're English. I keep having to remind them that they're English. Anyway, they're a bit confused, those boys, because they haven't really spent very much time in England. They feel more Portuguese, I think, than anything else. If you ask them where home is, most of the time they'll say Portugal. Sometimes they'll say Zimbabwe. Anyway, go England. We just won the football. Or Congo, beat the Congo. That was a bit squeaky. 15% of you guys out there are English, so you'll have celebrated with me when England won.
What was very funny is we released a video last night and the numbers on it, the views were really low until the football finished and then you all came back.
That's it. We were like, gosh, where is everybody? Ah, the football, they're doing what I'm doing and watching the football.
10 minutes after the football finished, everyone was back.
That's true.
Have you been fired?
Not well, yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Is it? John's given me a 2-hour deadline to get better, or else I'm gone. You're fired, basically. If I'm not bearing 2 hours, so I said, okay, well, I'll do my best. 2 hours is pretty tight, though, isn't it? You know, Carlos, how long have you been laying bricks? How many years?
Should be 3.
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years. Carlos gets 3 years, and I get 2 hours.
2 hours. So you are still.
Holy moly, you guys. That's gone up fast. Are you all so focused you've forgotten how to speak? Blimey. John, you weren't joking when you said 2 weeks, eh? I'm impressed. And it's looking very smart.
John's just given me some really good information about the bricks.
Yeah.
Now, there is a right way and a wrong way to lay a farm brick. John, check me just in case I'm wrong, but the dimples go down.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, really.
So you've got to make sure the dimples go down, and the reason for that is, what was it?
This side it's smaller.
Okay.
This side it's bigger because when they said the mortar is wet, so when they pour it like this, it's going to be expand
Okay.
the way that they're going to put it down.
So you want the bigger part up.
Up, yes, because it's easy to adjust like this. This side should be too high. So if it's like this, it's easy. This way to just come level.
There we go. See, everybody? We
Learn
are
something
learning on the
new
job.
every day.
Literally learning on the job. Love it.
Good morning, you lovely bunch, and a very warm, well, not so warm right now, but a warm welcome. It's a big day today, you guys. You will not believe how quickly these chaps have put up this wall. John and I went away over the weekend just for a night to go meet with our architect who's doing the plans for this house, and also to go to that lovely market that we took you guys to the last time we were here. We didn't film it this time, but we will film it next time. But anyway, that's all beside the point. When we got back on Saturday afternoon, we genuinely could not believe our eyes. These guys have thrown up a wall in record speed, and today, you won't believe it, we're starting on the stonework. So have a look at this. They basically put up that entire wall in 3 days. 3 days, you guys. And it looks amazing, and it's doing such a good job of covering most of that greenhouse. Morning, guys.
Fine, how are you?
Good. You look cold, John.
Yeah, today it's cold. But it's a good weather if you are busy.
It is, exactly. Good weather to work in, hey? Rather cold than hot. So look at that, you've done the whole, almost the whole first row of stones.
Yes.
Jeepers, you guys are quick. Darling, it's a massive day today.
It is. We're going to build an arch.
No, it's not a massive day because of that.
What?
It's a massive day because it's the first time Coffee's ever seen you wear a jersey.
Yeah, that's true. It's cold. Okay, we've got a gap here, 104 centimetres. I like that. Somebody in the comments was saying, well, as long as you can fit a wheelbarrow through it, that's all that matters. I agree. So let's measure a wheelbarrow.
I don't think people trust you to make gaps big enough anymore, love.
That's true. Wheelbarrow is 70 centimetres. The reason why that gap in Portugal was so narrow was directly linked to the flow of the steps up the side of that stone wall that we created. We can all be a bit creative if we want to every now and then. My idea behind that was that the flow of the steps, which are also very narrow, would flow up and into the gate. It was just for fun. So what I think we should do is perhaps just build the stone around that corner first,
Okay.
and then build the arch afterwards. But I would anticipate this gap narrowing down to something like 90 centimetres.
Okay, so still ample room for a wheelbarrow.
90 centimetres is about what an average door is.
Okay, good
So-
work, love.
Look at that.
I never question you. Oh my gosh, is your tape measure fixed?
Coffee spent some time.
Good news.
Yeah. So at the weekend we went to that market. We've been to that market before. You know the market that we went to and we bought all those lovely bits and pieces?
For the tiny house?
For the tiny house.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to go to the tile shop and we're going to get some tiles so we can put them in the wall as we're building it. But at the market we met a guy called Amos. Amos is who we're going to call now. No answer. Blast. Okay, we'll catch up with Amos later.
Anyway, Amos is an artisan we met at the market who works with wood. We said to him, hey, are you up for a challenge? Because we've got this enormous tree trunk. Remember that tree trunk we dug up from here before we started building the wall? And so many of you guys were like, oh, please do something with the tree trunk. Come up with a fun idea, carve it into something. It would make an amazing table. And we were like, that is actually a jolly good idea.
So we should do
thanks,
it.
guys. So we spoke to Amos. He's up for it. We just need to figure out how to get him here because he doesn't live in this part of the country.
Thanks, coffee. Oh, it's been a busy couple of days, as well as the YouTube thing that we're doing. We're also at the moment working pretty hard with Think Big Creators, the company that we set up to help other creators get brand sponsorships and turn YouTube into a full-time job, just like we did. I spent the weekend building an app for Think Big Creators. Imagine me building an app. I'm coding. It's amazing what AI can do. Anyway, I didn't do it very well because I spent 7 hours coding and then forgot to press save.
Oh, love.
Yeah, yesterday was a bad day.
And while John was doing all of that, I was replying to all of your comments on our last video. So thank you so much to all of you who wrote to us. It's so nice to chat to you in the comments. We had so many people weigh in on their thoughts on what to do with this big, ugly plastic greenhouse. It was super interesting. Some of you had some amazing ideas to kind of put the plastic onto rollers so that we could open it and close it and, you know, use it differently throughout the year, which I think is genius. However, we do think this plastic is pretty old and it's probably pretty knackered. So I would imagine that probably we're going to turn it into something just a lot more beautiful, because this is going to be a beautiful space and it's important that the greenhouse fits into that. Quite the production line this, isn't it, love?
Isn't it? You know, should we finish it today?
I think you might, you know.
Well, we're actually waiting for another delivery of stone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because what we really want from the stone is more of those yellow colours, you know,
Yeah,
that we quite like.
yeah. Sorry, did you just say you like yellow?
Hopefully they'll deliver today.
Okay. Gosh, you're speeding along.
Yeah, it's fun.
How do the rocks feel compared to the ones in Portugal? Are they different?
Yeah, they're harder, yeah.
Is it?
These ones are a lot harder than the Portuguese stones.
Are they lighter though? Or are these guys just really strong? Because everyone's carrying them around like they weigh nothing.
Well, they're young lads, aren't they? They're strapping young lads. So, yeah, but they're definitely, these are a lot harder than the Portuguese stone, probably because they're grey. Grayer the stone, the harder it is. The yellow stone has got more iron in it and more striations in it to make it weaker. So yeah, so this is grey and it's hard. You need some little stones like this big.
Okay, cool. Are those any good?
Perfect, yeah. It's getting hot.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah.
Something else that came up a fair bit in the comments yesterday was a little bit of confusion about where this is all going, how it's going to link in with the house, what it's going to look like. Let me try and explain and get you guys your bearings. I can completely appreciate why it's not making much sense. So there's our little tiny house that we built last time we were here. And then here is obviously the new wall that we've built. And then from here, it's going to connect onto what will be a new extension. So the wall is kind of phase half, if you will, because it's kind of what's getting us going and giving us our bearings. Then phase 1 of the build will be this new stables extension onto the side of the house. And while we're starting to dig the foundations for the beginning of that, we'll also start taking apart this part of the house. The first job will be, as I say, to do that stable-like extension. And in there is going to be a bedroom, a pool room, if you will. Our ultimate ambition, obviously we all have big dreams, is one day maybe we could have a sauna in there, a shower, a steam room type thing, and also probably another room which will house all of our solar setup, because we are going to be able to take this place completely off-grid. We're semi-off-grid at the moment. The extension then connects to the house, and phase 2 is going to be doing, as I say, this gnarly bit here. So in this gnarly bit here, we are going to put our kitchen and our living room and a guest bedroom. Guest bedroom up at the top there, living room and kitchen in here, all open plan, laundry rooms and all that jazz. We are currently living from that turquoise wall all the way up and onto the other side of that rock. So while we're building phase 1 and then phase 2, we've got somewhere really nice to live. And then what we'll do is we'll move down to this side of the house, and then we'll start phase 3, which is that part of the house. In there will become all of our bedrooms. I hope that's cleared it up a little bit, but our architect has just started working on our drawings. We should have them in the next couple of weeks, and we will be sure to share them with you as soon as we've got them so that you guys can properly visualize. We really want it to be absolutely beautiful, and I'm very excited to see it all coming to life. And ultimately, the goal will be to put in here a swimming pool. We'll lift all of that lawn up, we'll move it and make it, you know, more lawn over there when all the diggers and stuff are finished. It'll all kind of tie in really nicely, and the pool will be the centerpiece of life on this little property.
Using a lot of old brick and pieces of rubble to save on the amount of concrete going in between the wall and the stones. I've already got plants ready for this spot.
Of course you have. And what are they?
Well, this area, this corner here is going to be really shady. It's going to hardly ever get any sunlight. So I think we'll plant a massive, delicious monster. But I've bought a couple of bougainvillea for further down the wall. The sunshine is a little bit more available.
Darling, I have to say I think that's the best wall you've ever built. Look how tidy it is. Not that your others have been untidy, but I can definitely see the skill that you've learned is like paying off. It looks really cool. No one has taken a tea break this morning. You're all on a bit of a mission.
I just wanted to get one of those stones in place.
Well, yeah, it's time to go fetch the boys, believe it or not.
Already?
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
Well, folks, there it is. The final arrival of stone.
Literally just jumping in the car to go and fetch the boys, but that truck has just pulled in.
Let's keep our fingers crossed that we've got slightly more yellow stone.
So as the wall goes up, that can mix in with the grey and just blend it in a little bit. It's how we did the wall of the tiny house up here on the rock, and it came out so beautifully. We haven't managed to get hold of Amos yet. We will keep trying. There's so much going on, and I hope you guys are as excited as we are. Please leave us a comment. Tell us what you think of everything that's going on. Really helps our channel grow, and maybe share this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. Right, I'm going to be late to fetch the children, so I best be getting on my way.
There we go. There's a bit more colour. That's good.
Hello, my love. Look at that, you guys. It's amazing. Another question, were you happy with the yellow stone? It was arriving just as I was leaving. I'm talking to your buttocks right now. I'll wait till you're finished.
Yeah, there's some more yellow stone. It's not all yellow.
Okay.
But you can see even this grey stone's going up. There's lots of pink and lots of variety in it. So ready to go, I think.
Nice work. I cannot get over how fast this is going up. Do you know what is so great? Is it's like a little production line, isn't it, love? Like everybody's got their spot along the wall and everybody's just spent the day just working, like constantly. But it's kind of peaceful today. There's like the sound of clinking of stones and the odd knocking of rocks, and then the picking up and the going up all evenly along the wall in everybody's individual stations.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know whether it was planned like that, but it just happened.
It's happened, hey, like John's got his bit, Carlos and Lovemore have got their bit, you've got your bit,
Yeah,
Coffee and Pride are doing stones and cement. It's working really well.
Just finish this row, I think, and then that'll be it for today. We come back tomorrow.
Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Look at it.
What I've been trying to do is use the old Marcus technique, which is build in rows. Once that's cured, it's really easy to sit the next stone on top of a flat surface instead of trying to fit it on some sort of precipice or apex of a different stone. So,
Well done, love.
yeah. Tomorrow, maybe we get to start putting lights in.
Is it?
Yeah, I think we'll have to start putting the cables in. They'll be about this high, won't they?
Yeah. The idea is to create little voids. What do you call them, voids, love?
Yeah.
Like arched voids along the wall, 4 of them. And we've got these beautiful outdoor lamps that will go into those voids. And we were thinking about tiling the back of them with the tiles which we're going to go and buy. I saw in the comments somebody did say, are you going to put some tiles in that wall? It wouldn't be a newbie wall without some tiles.
So tomorrow we'll go pick up some tiles and we'll be back here and we'll start making either some of the light arches or the arch over the gateway. One of those two things is gonna happen. Somebody's at the gate, okay. Let's go.
Yay, tile shopping. We love it.
We do.
If you guys have been here since the beginning of our Zim journey, you will have been into this place before. So I'm not going to over egg it, but I'll try and get some beautiful stuff for you and we'll show you what we get.
All right, the exciting stuff is about to start. We've got an entire box of those very, very cool tiles. And whilst we've been away in Harare, I've been doing my immigration status. Like most countries around the world, if you're not a passport holder, you've got to go and jump through a few hoops to make sure that you can stay. I'm quite lucky because Tara, Crusoe and Sawyer have all got Zimbabwean passports. So I should be allowed to stay. Anyway, on the way, we went and picked up a whole bunch of tiles. Look at these, they're beautiful, aren't they?
We just paused to let an aeroplane fly over and it made me think about, do you guys remember last time we were in Zim, we went to Imeri, which is a local rhino conservancy not far from here. We had the most amazing time with the boys. If you missed it, it was over on our Explore channel and I'll pop a link up here that you can go and watch when you finish this video. But something really amazing happened recently and those guys relocated one of their rhinos to a national park in northern Zimbabwe, which is an incredible full circle moment because those rhinos were wiped out from that national park in the 80s and 90s when the poaching was prolific. And so many people have been working so hard to bring rhinos back to Matusadona and they've done it. They've only gone and done it, you guys. It was incredible. So I will pop a link in the description to a little video about that story and to Riley's channel. You guys can go and learn a little bit more about what was going on, but I just wanted to mention it because the airplane made me think of Riley and yeah, we're just so proud of them. It's such an epic accomplishment.
Good
it really,
news story.
really is. And a good news story, and who doesn't need a good news story in today's day and age?
Right, back to the tiles. So we've got some different ones from the last time.
Oh, I love them.
And some very familiar tiles for the last time as well.
It's probably my favourite shop in the whole world.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it?
These are all seconds, by the way, everybody. So we're not paying full price for them. They're seconds because they didn't quite go to plan for the... But they are spectacular, aren't they? We got these ones as well. Yum.
Yum?
Yeah, yum. Just yum. Like they remind me of food, you know.
This
They're
is so pretty.
yummy.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Here we go.
Wait. These guys haven't seen the wall. Guys, check this out. Shh. Look at it. How amazing is that?
Carlos loved more. Clyde, John, yesterday they were carrying on while we were at the immigration centre, and this is the beginning of where the lights are going to go. So the ambition is that behind the lights we put these fancy tiles. Yeah, and maybe we can dot a couple of tiles along the wall as well. You know, you guys know that we've done a whole bunch of projects in the past. Pathways, walls, decks, all sorts of stuff. Wooden verandas that have all got lovely colourful tiles in. I love colour. When you go and get a light. I went to Holstead's this morning. No, yesterday morning. All the days are a blur. Now they had some really, really expensive fancy lights. So I bought €20 ones instead. So I'll put those there.
Nice. In an arch.
And no, well, I think probably just as easy to make it go
A square. Okay.
square. Then at this place here, it can be a nice place to maybe put a candle or something over the top of it as well. If we want candles, if we're having an event with lots of people, we can make it really
Fairy
pretty.
lights. John doesn't like fairy lights, everybody. What's wrong with you? What do you need? Oh, you've got a stick. Okay. All right, we'll throw your stick. Give us a minute. Can you give us a minute? Apparently, patience is not a virtue possessed by this dog. And I'm a terrible throw. There we go.
All right, so that's
Nice
it.
work. All right.
Catch you in the next episode, guys, when everything starts to take shape.
Can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. So please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you've enjoyed the video, leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. What do you think of the wall? What do you think of the tiles? What do you think of all the ideas? We love chatting to you guys in the comments. We'll see you down there. And while you're down there, please don't forget to check that you are subscribed to our channel because it really, really helps more than you know. And don't forget to check out that hover drone. It's a mega gift for anybody who's looking for one. Don't forget that link's in the description too. All right, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for spending your time with us. Ciao for now.